Hey everybody, this is Sabrina. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited that you wanted to see a November journal update. I'm going to do the first 15 or so days. And as you can see, I did a falling kind of cascading of leaves. I went looking through my supplies and noticed that I don't have a lot of November, fall, autumn type themed stickers. I really don't. I do have a ton of Mandy Ford designs. Her printables are amazing, and I'm actually going to show you a video soon, holiday theme, to show you how to extract her PDFs into cut files. So that's going to be really exciting. But I love her printables, and so I'm relying a lot on those, not so much the stamps and the stickers, but more so my kind of journaling stash. Why not use it, right? It's beautiful kits, and it's really Mandy's like specialty, the fall. I just love her kits. And on this cascade of leaves, I have 3 different types of leaves. Ones that I've cut out from the Cameo, ones that I was able to print on clear sticker paper, and then I wanted a few more, so I grabbed one of her pattern papers and went ahead and cut out some of the leaves. So it's just a matter of what I had and what I wanted to put together to make this spread. The kit also comes with these frames and word phrases inside of them, so I loved those. I added those in. One of them says give thanks, and I also fussy cut out November. I will go ahead and link the printable kit in the description box. Okay, so as I was putting away my October daily stash and stickers, I had thrown a lot of my fall stickers in the mix, and I noticed that I had a Pipsticks sheet that I never used, and it had an owl on it. And I'm a sucker for owls. If you don't know that, I'm a sucker. I even bought a $6 washi tape so I could use it in my passion planner. I should have used it in my journal here, but I never got around to it in October. But maybe I could figure out how to use it in November. Anyways, I had this sheet of stickers and I wanted to use it up, and so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use it and sprinkle a few stickers on there, and I'm just freehanding some boxes so I can include 3 boxes. This is where I have the owl sitting on a little branch, and it's really glittery and fun and pink, and I love it. I don't normally use a lot of pink, I guess. I don't think I really do, but I wanted to use the sticker sheet, and so I sprinkled some mushrooms and acorns and leaves, and then a cute little squirrel and also a pumpkin down in the bottom left corner. The next page is going to be actually Allie Edwards. So I went the totally different direction. I kind of made a tray of what I have in terms of November supplies, whether it's journaling, stickers, and stamps. And so I just wound up with a hodgepodge. I mean, that's what my journal is. It's just a hodgepodge of whatever I want to put together. And on this page, I really wanted to try out that heart stamp. So I went ahead and stamped it. And then since I had used my Cameo to cut out the hearts from the Stories by the Month kit, I went ahead and used 2 of those. So I did the opposite in the diagonal corners. So in the right corner, I did a yellow stamped heart and a green die cut. And then in the bottom, it's the opposite. It's a green heart and then a die cut yellow heart. I also used this stamp that has a leaf on it, and the latest Stories by the Month kit has a circle that says love us and for November. So I went ahead and used those as well because I wanted one more sentiment that was the kind of olive ivy type green. Stamping a few little phrases, and now I'm going to add the dates. Hopefully I don't get them wrong. I've been known to do that. So it's 4, 5, and 6, and now I can move on to the next spread. I really love the idea of cozy in November. November always makes me think of cozy. And another one of Mandy Ford's kits is Vintage Autumn. And I was able to extract all her PDFs to make my own cut files. And I decided to use those here. And I even cut one of the papers in half so I could make like a decorative little insert. And I just got a Paper Person stamp set that's all about fall fiction and autumn fiction and being cozy in the autumn. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. Mandy's kit has a beautiful color scheme of the blacks and purples and mustard colors and some greens. So that is what I'm going with here. I thought about doing 2 like skinny boxes, but then decided, you know what, I'm just going to go all the way across the page, because I always wind up writing a lot when I get to journaling. Mind you, I don't always get to journaling like every single day. Some days it's a couple days at a time, and I think I've mentioned this before, but I really try to go easy on myself when it comes to journaling. I tend to just write in bullet point form, like 5 things from the day. And I try to cover like all the topics. Did I work out? What did I do creatively? And how did I feel that day? What did I do with my husband? Did my kids do something funny? I try to think about those different topics. And that way, when I go to scrapbook, or maybe 15 years down the road when I read this, it'll have kind of all the good stuff and highs and lows of life. One of the stamps in the Paper Person stamp set is Give Me All the Books, and it's like this girl, and it's just an awesome stamp. So I put that in the middle in my little insert, and there's also 2 leaves that I wanted to include, so I included those. And then I'm just stamping the dates, and I decided to outline the dates. I also put a little piece of orange washi tape, since my lines got really crooked, above the Tuesday. So that kind of fixes that little boo-boo. So now I'm going to the other side, and I'm going to continue using Mandy Ford's kit, but this time focus more on the, I don't know what you want to call it. I want to say olive green and the purple. And I'm going to do something fun with the die cut typewriter. I am doing the same type of boxes, or same size boxes as the left-hand side, and I'm doing 3 of them. So that's one of the things that makes me really love a B5 journal. No, B6. The journal that I used to have with Archer and Olive, I loved that one because it just had so much room and I could fit a whole week really comfortably. So I miss that journal, and I'm excited to get a new one for the new year. I stamped Cozy Up with a good book, and I grabbed some of the pattern papers and punched them out 1.5 inches, and then also some of that dot purple. And I'm just going to layer them in a little bit on the side of this spread, and a little bit on the window, and also at the bottom, so create that visual triangle. I saw this typewriter with the layered die cut piece. Mandy has some really great layered die cuts in this kit, so I went ahead and used those. I don't have an ink color that matches this typewriter color, the olive green, so I said, you know what, I am just going to use my 1.5 inch punch and see if I can punch the typewriters and come up with a shape, because I had a million of those typewriters. I wound up making a cut file for the typewriter sheet, and so I have a million typewriters, and I figured, you know what, let's try this, and I absolutely love it. I made a really fun, unique, scalloped little shape to add to my project, and then I tried doing the top where the paper is on the die cut. That didn't turn out, so I just wound up with a little sliver of a circle on Thursday, and that's what I used on Thursday. I still think it looks great, and so I went ahead and used it. So there's, like I said, 3 different clusters to make that really good visual triangle. Added in my 9, 10, 11. Probably would be nice to have a lighter color of purple, so I'm going to put that on my wish list. I need several new colors, and I just keep forgetting to order them. Treat myself to an early Christmas present, right? So I am adhering all these pieces down, and then I'm going to move on to the last spread for this video. Adding in some more of those leaves from the Paper Person stamp set to wrap up this whole spread. Now, the next one I wanted to kind of mention, if you ever wanted to do this challenge for yourself. So basically, like I said in the beginning of the video, I don't have a lot of November stickers or supplies. I just don't. So I basically gave myself a 10-minute challenge. Go into my Allie Edwards stuff, make a journaling kit, and print it on my HP presentation paper. 10 minutes, go. And that is what I did. And I came up with a journal kit with 2 different color schemes, basically, 2 different themes, using the Cozy Story Kit. And I had die cut some of these leaves from the gratitude mini kit that was in the class from Stories of the Season. So this is the journaling kit that I printed. You can see one color scheme is kind of darker and then one is a little bit warmer. I am going to go with the warm color scheme, and also there is a great quote card that I shrunk down. Something about all she needs is like basically the simple things in life, and that was perfect. And I love cozy in November. That's what I think of. So that is going to basically be my kit, and instead of printing this on clear stickers, I just decided to use this paper. So I am going to fussy cut out everything, doesn't need to be perfect, and then I will layer in everything together and also use that really pretty floral pattern paper. So this is the paper right here, and when I go to print my journaling kits, I try to do like maybe just a big chunk, maybe 2 inches high and then 4 inches across. And I'll just print 2 of those. I just eyeball it. I just wing it. But I basically need a big chunk of the paper in order to use it several times on my project. I trimmed a little bit of the journaling cards some more so that way I could fit Tuesday, because I knew I wasn't going to have a lot of room to journal on Tuesday. I want to tear the floral paper to put underneath the cluster up at the top where it says November, and then I will have a pink circle that says home is where the cozy is, or no, love this cozy time, and also a orange heart, and then a little leaf that says yes to this. And then by Sunday, I have another little die cut that I cut out, and I put another piece of torn paper. So I'm just making little clusters in all the different sections, and then I get to the end and realize that I need to put something on Monday, so I will do that in a little bit. I tore the paper on the floral, and this one kind of tricked me it kind of stumped me, I guess you could say, because on the other torn paper, I did the torn edges facing down, but I couldn't do it on the right-hand side just because it wouldn't have looked good. I don't know. I could have probably, but I stuck with it going up, and then I just clustered in a yellow heart and also a brown leaf. Gonna go ahead and stamp the Monday and the Tuesday. And this is a stamp set from Elliot Edwards a long time ago. The date is going to be a December daily stamp set. Accidentally stamped the wrong date, so I used a scrap piece of paper to stamp the 2, and I will fussy cut that out, adhere it right on top, and you won't even be able to tell that I made that boo-boo. But I'm glad I caught myself instead of not catching myself. I don't know if I told you guys that, because I never shared my September pages, but I wound up doing that in my September pages for like 2 weeks. There was different days, and I didn't catch it until I didn't catch it for a long time, so I have to go back in, or I did go back in there and I fixed it. So this is where I decided to add warm and cozy to the top of Monday, which is just a part of a journaling card that I cut out in an oval. Now I'm going to show you everything, and I have the November, the title page, and then the first 15 days. And I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing these come together. I would love a thumbs up or a subscribe if you're new to my channel. All right, have a great day. Bye.